What's going on, guys? Micro here, and today we are continuing along our journey with Sleep Token with their fourth song off their first album, Sundowning. This song is called Dark Signs. Now, is this song going to start pretty? Like, for the most part, these songs have been starting very clean, a lot more clean than I was expecting, and then they kind of veer off from there. So is this song gonna differ in the fact maybe it's gonna start more heavy and then work its way clean and something like that? Maybe even some hip-hop thrown in there, more, rapping, something like that. Not really sure. It can go anywhere at this point. Let's just go ahead and let's see where it takes us. Already way different. We got 808s. Very much hip-hop. This is gonna bump in the car.
Where I was raised, there wasn't no street lights. Just pitch black and passing headlights. Where we met, there must have been dark signs, omens in your skies. Most days you read.
Okay, before we keep going here. Okay, so it seemed like this one might be a little more lyric driven, but just kind of to analyze that first phrase here. Where I was raised, there was no street lights, just pitch black and passing headlights. And where we met, there must have been dark signs, omens in your skies. So maybe this is sort of like two evils coming together, two darknesses, because it's where we met, there must have been dark signs, omens in your skies. So they're kind of cut from the same cloth. They should have known they were bad for each other. There's clearly omens in your skies. There's there's paranormal at work. There's weird apparitions at play, maybe.
Omens in your skies. Most days you reach for safety.
Okay, we're coming in.
Remain calm, forget that you know me. When we met, I could see dark signs, alarm bells in your eyes. And I miss the man I was, the moment we left off. And I hate who I have become. Every time I wake up. And if you saw the marks on my dashboard.
Okay. Okay. So this song so far is super different from what we've had in this album so far. This one is kind of out of left field, I'm not gonna lie. If you were just getting into Sleep Token, it's their first album, you're like, oh, what's a Sleep Token thing? Like back in 2019, if you listen to the first few songs on the album, you'd be like, okay, interesting band, I kind of get where it's going. Then this song comes on, you're like, excuse me? What is this the same band? I mean, we got this. We're coming into trap now. It's very hip hop, it's very hip hop based in terms of the instrumentation, because we got like 808s going on. We got very much electric drums going on. And then, by the way, this 808 thing we got going on, it's a pattern, obviously, but it abruptly stops, kind of like where you don't think it should, and then it's like a glitch. Yeah, it's like a glitch, and then it resets. It's kind of like a skip in the Matrix almost, and then it resets the beat. It's very unsettling almost. And now we're kind of kicking up. We're going more upbeat, and yeah. So kind of let's just get into the lyrics here, I guess. So most days you reach for safety, remain calm, forget that you know me, and when we met, I could see dark signs, alarm bells in your eyes. So is maybe now we're kind of waking up when we're seeing the alarm bells. And if you think back on it, like, oh, there's a sign sort of thing. I'm not really sure. So, and I miss the man I was. Oh, and this part's really cool too, because it's like a call and response sort of thing. Not even really. It's so we have the forefront vocals, and I miss the man I was. And then in the back, we have like a chant going on. I won't break and bend to my basic need. So is it like someone now talking to themselves in their own head and kind of like weighing different options, scenarios? The moment we left off, to be loved and close to somebody, I won't break and bend to my basic need to be loved and close to somebody. And I hate who I have become. I won't break and bend to my basic need to be loved and close to somebody. Every time I wake up, I won't break and bend to my basic need to be loved and close to somebody. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe I'm looking way too deep in this, or kind of went off in a completely random direction. But it is what it is. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Very pretty high vocal in the back right there. Love that. Okay, so they did kind of like a really cool transition again. And this time the catalyst between these two genres going heavier was the ride cymbal on the drums. You could hear it's like a roll into a bell hit. And that's kind of, that takes us to, because it changes the tone of the ear, because we're not used to that right now. We're in a very electronic feel. We're in a very electronic bass. The drums, the cymbals, the bass drum, everything is so electronic right now that when you hear the acoustic cymbal come in, that ride cymbal, it turns it turns the ear, and it goes, what's that? And then it comes in. They're masters. They are masters of catching your attention and then committing on that attention change with a style change. It's so great. It's so good. Hold on, let's take that back even further right here. Let's catch a little bit of this kind of, let's get this end of this trap beat. Listen exactly to when the ride cymbal comes in. It catches your attention. You go, huh? It's like in Metal Gear Solid. You alert a guard, huh? Same thing here. You hear the acoustic cymbal. It takes your attention, and then it transports you. It's unbelievable. And we've gone to a stomp beat. You hear that? I was talking over it. Hold on. I'm sorry, but... And now we're here. Oh, and then that in the back. Now we're back to this. And now we're back to trap. Sing it. Yeah, that one is gonna slap in the car. That one is gonna go hard. Yeah, I can already tell. Like these headphones don't really have a good 808 feel to them, so you don't really like feel the bass in your ear or in your chest or anything like that. But I could tell in the car, it's just gonna rattle. It's gonna rattle everything. So once again, a masterclass of songwriting, of switching styles, the way they're able to draw your attention. They are like what a magician does when he's doing sleight of hand and stuff. He's misdirecting you. That's what they're doing musically, especially during those transitions between different genres. They grab your attention. Like I keep coming back. They grab your attention. It's like, hey, look at this. Look over here. And then just to draw you from the attention over here. That's exactly what's happening here. It's boom. It's over here. It's crazy. Again, I know I keep harping on that, but it's just so beautiful to witness this in action. And from the lyrics, from a lyric standpoint, from what I'm getting from it is it's someone kind of looking back on the past, perhaps, and they're kind of just like, okay, again, there was an alarm bell here. I should have done this differently. And even with the chants in the background, like I was mentioning earlier, and then the forefront vocals, I do think it is someone kind of internally struggling, talking to themselves. It's their own voice, but it's going back and forth with each other, kind of insanity in a way. And they're kind of regretting it. I miss the man I used to be. When we left off, I hate who I've become. Every time I wake up, when we met, I could see dark signs. So to me, again, the art is in the eye of the beholder. It's okay, this is where it all went wrong, sort of thing, and kind of a guy internally struggling with the choices he's made in life. That's just the way I'm seeing it right now. I'm probably not even in the realm of what it's supposed to mean, especially in the terms of what Vessel's plan was with the song. But however, just listening to this, just reading the lyrics, firsthand, offhand, it's not my strong suit. That's what it means to me. Anyway, thank you once again so much for tuning in to my reaction to Sleep Token's Dark Signs. Great as always. Leave a hot thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you like my reaction and you're new to the channel. And I will catch y'all all on the next one. Later, guys.